The top 20 reasons that Call of Duty WWII is a hot steaming pile of horse shit.
You are now tuned in to the one and only Mr. Merciless Badass.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Murder Show.
Yo, what's the goddamn deal, people? Welcome to the Murder Show. And welcome to another Call of Duty countdown video. Today we gonna get into the top 20 most frustrating things in Call of Duty WWII. I heard we about to get a patch soon. Hopefully they gonna fix a lot of this shit, but as of right now, the top 20 most frustrating things in the game as told to me by my people in a live stream. I did a poll, and this is what the people say. Number 20, shotguns. I already know that's at the top of everybody's list. The combat shotgun just got buffed. We don't even know why the shit got buffed. It was the best shotgun in the game, but it got a buff. Now it's insane. People running around core fucking shit up with the combat shotgun. They sitting you on your ass in hardcore with the sawed off because it's ass and core. And then not to mention the incendiary shells. There's shotguns in this game. It's a pain in the ass, and I already know. You got killed. One off the V2, man. He was camping in the corner with the shotgun. I know. But moving on in the list, number 19, most frustrating things in WWII. The maps. First of all, we ain't got that many maps in the game. Second of all, the maps that suck really fucking suck. Like this map right here, which I like this map sometimes I don't. The USS Texas, aka the USS Get Shot in Your Ass. People don't like getting shot in the back of the head. People don't like maps that they can't predict. So, people don't like these maps. It's like they built for chaos. They designed to get you shot in your ass. Especially this map. You can spawn in and with your enemy team, with your team, and they get shot in the back of the head fresh out of the spawn. How they do that? The maps, man, they fucked up. But moving on in the list of the top 20 most frustrating things in the game. Number 18, the S-Mines, aka the bouncing betties. I was happy as hell when I heard they was coming back because I used to do the same thing in World at War. But it can be frustrating because when people do it against me, I see how the shit feel. Everywhere you go, you come around the corner, you getting bust with the bouncing betty. I can never, if you crouch or go prone, you can avoid the shit and survive. I can't never manage to get prone in time or crouch in time. Maybe it's just my reflexes, but I'm sick of getting killed by bouncing betters, especially they got this division or basic training where they can resupply their bouncing betters from dead bodies, even dead bodies that was killed by their bouncing betters. Oh my God. They need to do something about that shit, man. But we ain't gonna take up too much time. We got 20 things on the list. Moving on. Number 17. The menus. What the fuck is going on in the game? I swear, I was on this game at least a week before I learned how to find out where the leaderboards was at, the combat record, how to navigate and actually put on the outfit that I got from a supply drop. This is the most unfriendly and frustrating menu system that I've never seen in a card game. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around how to get the shit the easiest and fastest way. I'm always accidentally going into headquarters. The menus is fucked up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should have never worked on the menu system. Give it back to us like we had it before, huh? Talk to me. But moving on in the list of the top 20 most frustrating things in WWII. Number 16, the grenade spam. That's what the people tell me. And if you ever played War, then you know exactly what they talking about. I play mostly free-for-all. It ain't that much grenade spam in free-for-all, but Lord have mercy on me. If you play War, that's all they do. It's chunk fucking grenades. If it ain't a cooked frag grenade or a sticky, it's a concussion or some shit. Off the damn chain. They got some type of basic training where you can run 2 grenades and 2 concussions. Oh, come on, man. Come on, bro. If you're not running the division that fucking protect you from that shit, then Lord have mercy. God bless you when you playing War. because it's spam city. And since everybody get to have to pack a grenade, whether you want to or not, because we don't have a pick 10 system, everybody got one, so everybody letting grenades fly. Grenade spam, always fucking up a good time, ain't it? Speaking of it. But moving on in the list of the top 20 most frustrating things in World War II. That music epic, ain't it? Number 15, the shell shock. Because if the enemy team grenades don't get you, it's your own teammate shell shock because he got shot in the side of his head because he was cooking the grenade and I then fucking blew you up. Your score streaks shaking the map up and shit. Like, come on, man. Come on. I like the realism, but fuck, dog. I like to be able to see, too. The shell shot got to stop, man. They're shaking the screen around and shit. You're supposed to be friendly. That shit ain't nice. But moving on in the list of the top most 20 most frustrating things in COD. Keep it together. World War II. Say it with me. Number 14. Slow ass health regeneration. Goddamn, huh? That's what the people say. You take a few bullets. It take forever to regain your health. I usually end up dying, putting my life on the line before my health has fully regen, because I'm so used to it regaining so much faster than that. But you know, for some reason they got us out here feel like the franchise don't want you to do good. It's unfriendly to newcomers to the franchise if you out here doing good, so they try to hold you back in as many ways as possible. And slow health regeneration is just one of them. It's a pain in the ass. Everybody complaining about it. I know that they can tweak it up. Hopefully they listen to us, do something about it, because it's a pain in the ass and it's frustrating as hell. But moving on in the list, the top 20 most frustrating things in the game. Number 13, these ugly ass guns, huh? I'm talking about these epic weapons in particular. You get a epic weapon, you slap it on, and it look worse than the base variant. What kind of shit is that? Of course I'm gonna run it because I get more XP, but I'm running around with a gun that look like a piece of shit, and it's an epic. How frustrating is that? Getting an epic weapon, you usually don't get shit out the drops, but you finally get an epic weapon and you put it on and it look like a rusted piece of found shit. Come on, man. I don't know what they was thinking about, bro. Lord, I don't even know what to say. I got one heroic SMG that looked like something. Everything else is a piece of shit. But moving on in the list, all the fucked up things that's in the game. Number 13. Say it with me. Weak ass score streaks. All the streaks in the game is ass. To me, the best streaks in the game, if you're trying to get kills, you're trying to put some streaks on the ground, that's a dog that's gonna do something, then you want to drop paratroopers and a ball turret gunner. I looked at my stats for how many kills I done got average for the ball turret and the paratroopers, and it averaged out to about 3 point something kills per use. That ain't shit. That's not good enough. That is not gonna get it. How many kills you get with the wraps when you put them down? That's essentially what the paratroopers are supposed to be. Man, these dudes need to be veteran bot quality. And drop 8 of them instead of just 4. 8 veteran bots. Well, maybe that's too overpowered. At least 4 veteran bots. And stop dropping in paratroopers with motherfucking shovels. I'm watching Thunder video. Paratrooper fell in the map with a goddamn shovel. What kind of shit is that? Get the noobs off the paratrooper squad and let us get some veteran bots. The ball turret gonna need to last longer. Come on, man. The streaks in the game is whack. Hopefully they do something about that. You know, it really don't pay to run it. You might as well just run a goddamn UAV and get a UAV every 5 kills, because the streaks ain't about shit. But let's move on in the list before we run out of time of the top 20 most frustrating things in World War II. Number 11, the spawns. How many times have you spawned in? I play free-for-all. I couldn't even tell you how many times I spawned in right behind an enemy who just spawned in a second or two before me. What kind of shit is that? You probably seen in the intro of one of my videos, I spawned in right in front of somebody who had just spawned in and backed into a corner. The little bitch. People getting spawn trapped, can't get out of it and shit. Come on, can you spawn me in a safe place? Can you spawn me in a safe place? But see, they got revenge spawns and shit going on too, so, you know, it's some real fuckery going on with these spawns, and people don't like it. It's frustrating. But moving on in the list, because did you see that bullshit ass sniper kill? Or the top fucked up things in the game that's frustrating? The snipers. That quick scope and shit. Like, come on, man. I know you seen the kill cams. They drop you in half a second, yet the scope never even touched their eyeball. Am I lying? He popped you. His reticle wasn't even nowhere near your head, but he got a headshot. What kind of shit is that? They quick scoping. It's like they running around. It's like they got a shotgun with unlimited range. They can pop you across the map, or he can just lift it up and pop you right in front of your face. It's not fair that somebody with a sniper rifle can kill you faster than you can kill them with an SMG or even a shotgun in a lot of situations. The sniper rifles is OP. They need to do something about it. Fuck y'all and y'all ass with that bullshit. But moving on in the list of the top 20 most frustrating things in the game. Number 9. Getting shot in the back. Getting shot in the back. I'm tired of getting shot in the fucking back, huh? That's what the people say, man. Word on the street. This the most get shot in the back card of all time. Worse than Ghosts. Worse than Advanced Warfare. Worse than Infinite Warfare. Well, they got these maps designed perfectly for you to get shot in the back of your head, don't they? And I'm about to do some fucked up shit on this map. Watch what I'm about to do. I got a good game going on. Just dropped paratroopers. I've been one shot for the longest. Watch what I do. But moving on in the list of the top 20 most frustrating things in Call of World War II. Number 8. Divisions. As soon as I heard about divisions replacing the creator class system, I got mad because I knew immediately that was going to ruin the experience. Oh, I thought I had dropped the troopers already. I already knew that was going to fuck shit up. Off the top, I knew that's just a ploy. That's just a tactic to try to control you, to try to hold you back and keep you from creating a class that's too good. They want you to just have a class that's alright. Look at this shit. How stupid could I be? I'm in hardcore. I jumped off the top. What the fuck was I thinking about? I'm still mad about that shit, man. That would have been an easy ball turret, bro. But anyway, man, the divisions got shit fucked up. You know, you can only run dead silence with a certain division. You can only put a silencer on SMGs in a certain division. So on and so forth. Never have we experienced this type of limitation in the game. I don't like it. It's ruining it's one of the reasons why I fell in love with COD and not other shooters. Because unlike other shooters, you could customize COD exactly how you wanted it. It felt personalized. I'm losing that feeling with divisions, man. But moving on in the list. Number 7. It ties into divisions. The basic training. Now, the basic training is like a lifesaver. Kind of give you a second chance to run some shit that you couldn't get with your division. But at the same time, that is rewarding to have something else. It's like a perk. They only let you run one. What kind of shit is that? If you want to switch up creator class, then goddamn it, we used to having 3 perks. If you want to call a perk a basic training, then so be it. So be it. You want to clump together a few perks into a basic training, that's kind of cool. But let us run more than one fucking basic training. It's so frustrating having to give up something that you really need for some other shit. You can't have everything, you know? People trying to have the best of both worlds, of all worlds out here, and they holding us back with divisions and motherfucking basic trainings and all this bullshit. But moving on in the list of the top 20 most frustrating things in World War II. Number 6. SLOW. Slow. Everything is slow in the game. The movement is slow. The ADS is slow. The menu loaded times is slow. The screen, all that shit. Everything in the game It's slow as hell. It's frustrating just moving around the maps to me. Like a game like Infinite Warfare that a lot of people hate, I love it because it's fun just moving around the maps. World War II is frustrating just trying to get from your spawn to find an enemy. Huh? The map's just a little bit too big. I get tired of running around. My dude keep running out of stamina. He breathing all hard and shit. Come on, man. Pick it up. The game is just too fucking slow. But moving on in the list of the top 20 most frustrating things in World War II. And let me know if I missed something in the comment section. Like I say, this is word on the street, how the people feel. This how I feel, but I'm sure I'm missing something. But moving on in the list, number 4, the supply drops. We tired of playing slot machines, man. We tired of playing slot machines. Especially when you got epic weapons that look like shit. You trying to get your hands on a heroic weapon, but all you keep getting is grips and not even double XP, or extra 25% XP for 10 minutes and all type of bullshit like that. Man, that shit is frustrating, bro. The supply drop earn rate is hella fucking slow. You know what I'm saying? You got to complete a contract just to get a drop. And after you're done completing contracts, that's it. No more contracts. You just ass out of luck. So that shit is frustrating. You finally get one. You pop it open. You get a grip and some bullshit, a calling card, and 10 minutes of weapon XP. Like, man, it's enough to make you want to pull your hair out. Turn the game off and go to fuck to sleep, huh? But I done already did that. We're moving on in the list of the top 20 things that's most frustrating in World War II. Number 4, the inconsistency. Inconsistency is the name of the game. It's got to be in the very fabric of the thread of the algorithm of the game code that was programmed from the jump. Everything, I'm talking shit, but not seriously though. I watched the Drifter video and he broke down the fucking recoil patterns on the guns. Just one example of how inconsistency is written into the code of the game. The recoil patterns used to be every gun had its own recoil pattern, and it was pretty much, it was basically the same thing every time you shot. You learn the gun's recoil, you could control it. Now they have several different recoil patterns programmed into each gun that'll pop up randomly, and at least one of those is a really throwed off fucking recoil pattern. You ever notice how sometimes you'll go to shoot somebody and your gun want to just like pull off to the right or to the left all wild and shit? That shit is written into the code, man, to just throw your shot off to keep you from going on a streak or something. Inconsistency. It rules everything in the game, huh? Talk to me about how many things inconsistent in the game in the comment section. But moving on in the list, number 3, DLC fuckery. Well, what's DLC fuckery, Merciless? 3 maps in the motherfucking map pack. We've been getting 4 maps since the beginning of COD time. Now they want to hand us 3 multiplayer maps. One of them is a remake and a new war map. Come on, who the fuck is really playing war like that? People playing war to do they semi-auto weapons and they fucking sniper rifles and shit. People ain't really taking this shit serious. People not getting on COD to play no fucking war, man. 3 maps, man. Bullshit. We were supposed to get 12 launch maps, but then they knocked it down to 9. Why? So they could stick them into supply drops. The fuckery is unending. But moving on in the list before I run out of time of the top 20 most frustrating things in the game. Number 2, skill-based matchmaking. Oh, they say it's not in the game. Fuck what they say. Skill-based matchmaking is in the game. Everybody can feel it. Nobody likes it. You know what I'm saying? We want to get in here and shit on noobs. Talk some shit. Destroy the lobby. With a super high KD. No, they want you in here sweating against somebody who play just like you, fighting it out, trying to stay positive. I mean, it's all good, at the end of the day, to be picking on somebody your own size, to have some competition. But fuck, the shit gets old, man. Nobody want to play against, stiff competition every time. They get on. You know, we do, contrary to my motherfucking commentary that I made about it, I really don't like skill-based matchmaking either. As far as I heard, majority of the people feel the same way. So that's number 2 on the list. And this is in no particular order at all. But moving on, this actually probably is though number 1. The number 1 most frustrating thing in Call of Duty WWII. The fucking campers. The camping. Basically just the way that people play in this game. All the shit that I just said, all the fucked up shit in the game adds up to people sitting in corners, camping on they fucking cunts, camping on a head glitch, laying on they fucking pussy in the spawn, just playing like a bunch of bitches. It's the way the people play. It's the most frustrating thing in the game. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to pimp slap the piss out of that like button for your boy. Leave me a comment. And be sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button and don't miss none of this Call of Duty real shit. It's the murder show. Fuck with me.